that worked correctly, we should be good. Hello, everybody.
I may need to refresh Twitch.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Okay, yeah, no, it's going, but I'll just put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Woo! Future tense.
Yeah, because they added their own unique level to it.
Was there anything like that for Crash 2?
No.
Well, you could play as Coco, right? Which you didn't do.
Yeah.
But you could have.
I can do that in 03.
Right.
Okay. 1 second.
No, how many seconds you taking? Final game, well, I mean, of this trilogy, yeah. But then he's gonna play Crash Team Racing, and Crash 4, and Crash Twinsanity.
And Crash 4.
I said Crash 4. What's the other one? Cortex Strikes Back?
Free at last.
Uka is free? No, it cannot be.
Voice acting.
No, great evil has come.
None have dared fail the great Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka. It was that infernal Bandicoot.
From deep inside my deadly prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again,
Protect the world from devastation.
he must be stopped.
To unite all peoples.
Children, Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Okay. So, they're an evil mask, and we're going through time.
Whee!
Oh, you can just... You can place Coco immediately in this one. That's neat. You have to wait like a little while in 1 and 2.
Possibly, yeah.
Nice. Level 1, Toad Village.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look! I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Also, retcons! Uka Uka was secretly supporting Cortex behind the scenes.
Yes. Anyways, so our first level is in Camelot. How do we like Camelot?
Yes, well... For this one, there's this whole time travel theme, right?
Yes. So we're in King Arthur times, I guess.
Oh, on second thought, let's not go to Camelot. Till it's a silly place. Aye. Loot boxes, gambling. Although, since we're, you know, in medieval castle fantasy land, it's like... That's kind of my, you know, complaint with Elden Ring, is not really a fan of the setting.
Yeah.
And there's, like, good parts within it, but just the overall theme of being yet another kind of vaguely medieval fantasy
Yeah. I mean,
hodgepodge is, like, eh.
fairly fitting for this game. It uses that as its baseline level, where it's like, this is the starting level where it's the most boring.
Yeah, this is the Green Hills zone of, Wait, what kind of theme can we put out to indicate this is your sort of bog standard starting area?
Got the crystal, it was just standing on a bridge.
2 more crates. Oh, I see. 2 crates.
And there we go.
Of course, does this also do the thing where it's like someone is like, ah, give me the gems?
No, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten the gem on the first one. Because I wanted to, like, ruin a thing. Nice.
Of course, instead of setting the gems into anything, he still does the animations, but then they kind of metaphysically exist on this, like,
UI, yeah.
score thing. Yeah, UI.
Nice. Level 2. Under Pressure.
Masha, pushing down on me, pushing down on you.
Anyway, so now we're underwater. And, it wasn't immediately clear to child me, but we're, like, in Atlantis, I think? You can see it in the background.
I guess? Speaking of things I never realized as a child, because I've been replaying Red Dead Redemption on the Switch. The first time I played through, despite all the dialogue saying that, like, John has a wife and child, it was still kind of a shock to me when you, like, encounter them later in the game.
Yeah.
And I don't quite remember, though, if the shock was just surprise at them actually showing that, or them existing at all. But it's also interesting to replay the first one now that the second one has come out, or been out for several years. Oh shit, it's gonna be something where the second one has been out for like 6 years.
Yeah. And so now I'm on this weird water bike? Whatever the fuck this is.
But I'd just stop aging.
Could you stop aging, or would you?
I wish I could.
Yeah. I actually had
Would I? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I had a dream earlier this week that was like somewhat Peter Pan related.
Okay.
And because it's like I was part of the family that what was it, like the Darlings was their name? Like, because it was like modern day, but it was like I was actually part of the family that was of the one girl who like Peter liked or whatever. So every like generation
Wendy
Wendy. So like every generation or so in the dream, it was like Peter just kind of shows up to abduct the kids to see if they want to come with him, and they almost always just peace out for reasons.
Okay.
Well, you know, because like Peter Pan is a very fascinating property if you look at it, given that like it is very easy to make cynical, but the original writing is like extremely sincere in its wish fulfillment.
Yeah, no, I'm incredulous about the idea that you're having like an entire dream on Peter Pan. But, you know, I guess it can happen.
Well, like, it didn't even get far enough to get anywhere interesting. I didn't get to see what Neverland was like.
Oh.
Which
So
sucks.
you were in it? You weren't just, like, observing?
Yeah, I was in it, and it didn't even get past, like, Peter. Like, Peter showed up, and that's, like, when the dream ended, or moved on to other shit or something.
You got woken up by something.
Yeah. Because that's one of the interesting things about is, like, a thing that kind of more calcifies because it's a story that got popular and copyright is dead, or copyright isn't dead, is that, like, Neverland, the way it is designed and, like, what's there was mostly meant to represent what was fascinating to children, specifically boys, at the time that it was written. Which are, you know, like, pirates, Native Americans, mermaids, stuff like that. Whereas, like, you know, those things ebb and flow with time. So, like, the Neverland of, like, the 1980s or the 90s would look very different to the one that was then. Oh, look, the Orient Express. And for some reason, I can't, Crash can't go through that, so Coco does.
Oh, well, you know.
But don't worry.
Because there's going to be a murder.
Yes, but don't worry. The best character is here. It's Purah.
Coco!
No, Purah. Purah's there. Purah's great. You like Purah.
But you're playing as Coco.
You know, Purah's the better part. See, look at him.
Meow.
So yeah, so now we're on We're on the Great Wall of China because
I mean, it's just the bear, but
Yeah.
better.
they're the slaves that are putting their blood and soul into building the wall. It will be their grave.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haunt the wall to this day. Except, of course, it's all the, who you keep saying is clones that Dr. Cortex uses, but,
Yeah.
you know, what if it's just an incredibly large amount of identical twins?
Identical slaved twins.
Well, yeah, now. Or, because there's time travel, it's the same guy, just plucked out of different, like, time periods. But by time periods, I mean, like... Oh, no! Hit the boost at the wrong time. What I mean is, like, you keep plucking him out of time, but, like, 1 minute before the previous time where you plucked him out of time. So it's like temporal clones. Oh.
Fur is great. We like Fur. Static Shock had a time travel episode? That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's like a superhero movie. They all have that.
Yeah.
Not movie, show.
Oh, the crystal was on her back. And then the gem was in her pocket. And there's her dance.
Oh, Alex is missing it.
Is that what we just did this one? Yep. Okay. The Boneyard.
Boned.
Uka Uka and Cortex want Tiny get crystals and bring them to big Colosseum in Rome. Crash! Leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed!
I know, like, the original PS1 version was probably rendering Tiny with, like, 6 polygons in total, but, like, he doesn't really look much better here.
Oh, yeah. Anyways.
Oh, another one of these!
We're in prehistoric dino times, and I'm being chased by a Tyrannosaurus. Or a Triceratops.
There you go. You need to watch more, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger movies then, because that's kind of the voice they were doing.
Yeah.
Not saying you'll understand it there either, but maybe if you practice at it.
Basically, he was saying Cortex and Uka Uka have tasked him with finding crystals and bringing them to Rome. And then he's like, Crash! Leave them for Tiny! Because he's an idiot, you see.
Yeah, tiny brain.
That is why he is named that, yes.
You can spin the grass.
Yeah. It's good grass cutting maneuvers.
Pretty sure I went through all these levels without knowing that.
Yeah. Yeah, he is the boss of the first set of levels.
Yeah, after you complete the first 5 levels.
You can use cut on the tiny grass. But they got rid of that in Gen 4?
I had figured that out at some point. It's not entirely that useful, but you can do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is kind of like learning that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do you do with the... Ah, I see. Yes.
Of course it's somehow useful for shiny hunting.
Yeah, I don't see how it would be more useful for shiny hunting, but... I haven't done shiny hunting, so...
Yes.
I do still like all the rumors in like Gen 1 of everything you could use strength on. That
Yeah.
would, you know, get you Mew or the Orange Islands or... It's funny because, you know, on the one hand, I don't think people are really putting out that sort of blatant disinformation on games anymore. On the other hand, AI is kind of doing that. Probably could have let him broken the one box.
I don't know if he does.
He did there. You might need to hit the switch at least.
Yeah.
That was not the switch. Hit the switch too! What's the other gem?
Going down the red path. Making waves!
Oh, right, there was a...
Complete this course to earn the power crystal. That's not a hint. That's the...
that's just the thing.
Yeah. Anyways, so here we are in pirate times, I think? Either way, this, the fun wave simulations were really cool for the PS1.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, anyways, yeah, we're 5 levels in and we've had 2 gimmick levels already.
Yeah, now we got Wave Racer.
Yeah. This is a trend that will continue.
Wave Racer. No, that's Ridge Racer. How would a cartoon bomb with like a lit fuse stay lit in the water?
Don't like that, that's fine.
I mean, I guess technically you can get a fuse that probably burns underwater.
Yeah. Also, who set up all these buoys to make this little track?
Yeah.
I just don't
Why
think
can't
about
you get
it, it's
outside
fine.
it then?
It's fine, don't think about it. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Like, I'm just making idle conversation.
I know.
You know, it's like how you watch one of these old movies where it's like the villain ends up like, I don't know, kind of in front of their own drill, and it does that thing where it does the dramatic close up on him, and he like throws his arms up in the air, and he's like, "No!" Sorry, my mic didn't pick that. He screams, "No!" Ah! And it's like, why didn't he just try to move? And it's like, well, because that's not the point. The point is not to try to realistically depict someone getting out of the way of a giant drill. The point is to depict someone getting their comeuppance.
Yes. Anyways, here we go. Tiny Tiger.
Boss fight.
Rash, Coco, stole the pretty crystals. Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena.
Sometimes he attacks too aggressively. Alright, so now we're in Rome. Cortex has made himself emperor to his clone army.
Why did he chain Tiny up, though?
So the Chinese could do that. I don't know. Anyways, now the actual hard part. The lions.
The lions!
Well, that's someone's fetish.
Oh. I wasn't quite looking. What did we get there? 4?
Yeah, we got 4.
Yeah, that one's not on my list, but,
Yeah, so unsurprisingly, the only thing threatening about Tiny isn't even Tiny himself.
yeah.
Also funny about the fact that like his moveset showcases his amazing jumping ability for twig legs.
Right?
Okay, there we go.
So you know he's got, like, the Chuck Taylor zone, even though he's otherwise got a gladiator costume on.
Oh yeah. Supercharged body slam. Because this game has power-ups.
Well, you got a power up in the last game. You didn't use it, but
Well, yeah, because that's just a power-up from this game that they retrofitted. Because they could. So yeah, there we go. That was Tiny. And the first level. The first world.
Well done,
Uka.
children. By defeating Tiny, you have
Oh.
unlocked the gate to the
Yeah.
next
Yeah,
time
what?
area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your
That's a very interesting glitch.
From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
Dang, what are you winking at me so much for?
Yeah. And yeah, the rationale what they gave for why Coco is playable in the other two games is she's using the time twister to go help you.
Yep.
And also because you don't need to save at the save screen anymore. Anyways. Gee whiz! Gee whiz, you guys! It's the second. It's our second. No.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
Who? What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
You know, we say about Tiny, hey, he's an alright guy, he's a good fella.
Okay. Second level in the Green Hill Zone.
Fill my water again.
I believe this guy, if I let him kill me, he TFs me into a frog.
There's a way, but I'm just gonna point out the frog TF and not do it.
Yeah, because look, I have a gold mask. I can't waste it on fuckers.
Well, you'll have to come back.
There's a third one of these levels. Don't worry about it. And I'm sure there's a wizard there.
Oh, he's got the thought terminating mask on.
I do have the thought terminating mask. See, he just didn't have anything to say either.
Pulled an Obi-Wan. I was trying to think of games to show off to you. I don't have a way of currently doing it, but if I could show off Sonic Shuffle. Did you ever play Donkey Kong 64?
No, that's like the one collectathon. Not the only collectathon, but no, I never played that one. Because, yeah, I found a way to go play both the Banjo-Kazooie games, but otherwise I didn't own an N64.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, I think this is the first appearance of that guy, but we'll get to him later.
Yes. Anyways, hang 'em high! Where we get to go to? Arabia. Because Aladdin had just come out, like, last year.
It's funny, though, because this version of Arabia or whatever, this will recur through a lot of Crash games.
I don't think it does, actually.
Okay. It might be that this recurs through, like, 2 other Crash games, and I've played one of them.
Because, yeah, what other Crash game?
Well, so they reused this theme in, I think, the Crash Bandicoot games for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, yeah. I didn't play those, so I wouldn't have known, but that checks out.
Because it's probably one of the better ones for translating to pure 2D.
True.
Even though I guess technically they were doing a sort of not fully 2D, but like visually.
Yeah.
Gameplay-wise, it was exactly just 2D. Ugh, 2D. Oh, I see.
Those things turn to stone if you don't get them soon enough.
Right. Stone? They don't just, gonna turn into blank boxes?
Nope, they turn into, can't break them boxes.
Oh, dang. Alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is very Agrabah.
Oh, yeah. Again, because it...
Should like go back and rewatch a lot of those Disney movies. Oh, you have to jump on the TNT. Nope.
But yeah. Reminds me of, I don't know why necessarily, I mean, I know why in terms of the most basic, but, of the level in Ukulele that's just, Frozen. Because,
Oh yeah.
because Frozen had just come out, and or, like, one of the developers' kids really liked it, because of course they did.
Yeah, man, everyone liked Frozen.
Yep. I wonder how much TNT it takes to destroy every boss in this game. Well, Tiny took 3 hits, so I assume 3 hits.
Well, if Ripperoo shows up again.
Yeah, it literally takes Ripperoo like 3 hits. 6 hits, actually, in the sequel.
Well, I mean, he's the one planting the TNT.
Fucking monkey.
No! Can't say that.
Frickin' Abu.
Alright, fair enough.
And he also killed the genie.
Cool. Uh-oh. She hit the checkpoint.
Yeah, I was... dang pop monkey. Why do I always try to hit them? Because he's in my way. I can't get around him. Like, see, he moves to try to be in my way.
I wasn't trying to hit the nitro box, but he's also not doing a great job of not hitting it.
And you can see you can see the gold gem back there. See it?
I was gonna say yellow, but okay.
Oh, it's yellow, gold, whatever.
That's someone's fetish. I'd probably define that under public humiliation.
Yeah.
Why don't you just slide tackle him?
There we go. Hog Ride, which is a level 8, and we get our third gimmick.
Woohoo!
Win first place in order to earn the power crystal. And this one takes place, I think, in the vague, like 1940s, 50s.
Yeah. I'd potentially say 50s.
Yeah.
Just because of, like, the hot rods and diners.
Yeah.
Well, this one's a wacky race. Except you have to hit the crates while doing it.
Yeah.
Why not checkpoints?
Yeah, this is a race. There are no checkpoints.
You kind of cut out there.
This is a race. There are no checkpoints.
Ah. Strange. Well, oh, he got run over. So does it still give you the gem?
Yes.
Okay. But now you need to win the race. Just win the race. Just win
the race.
I don't care what it takes. Just win the race, and I'll be happy. What happened to the hedgehog? I'll drive him. You can hit the boost pads.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
There's not enough room on this car for backseat driving.
It's a motorcycle.
Exactly.
2 people can ride on a motorcycle. We'll have to try it sometime. I don't know when that'll be, though. 'Cause I don't own a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yet. When I want to have a midlife crisis, though.
Oh, you piece of shit.
You have to go around him.
Yeah, So here's the thing. When you get the speed boost, your turning radius becomes non-existent.
Yeah, indeed it does. It's one of these motorcycle levels that has the Easter egg on it, right?
Yes. I'm trying to remember which one. Maybe this one, I don't know how much.
What, the fake crash Easter egg?
Yes.
Also take note, this one's during sort of midday. Remember that for further motorcycle levels. You're still good. So give him the leather jacket.
They do give him the leather jacket. Okay, Tomb time! It's tomb time.
I feel like your mic's cutting out a lot more.
Right? Dingle Dial's the name, and Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous.
Can you tell he's
Yay.
Australian? Maybe.
It's Dingadile!
I could try turning up the mic? I don't know.
Well, no, it's just like cutting off at the higher levels or whatever.
Weird. Yeah, nothing really changed other than the weird mic issues I was having this morning.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here we are in ancient Egypt. Or modern day Egypt, honestly. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. It may just be a product of like the noise suppression thing.
Yeah.
On like Discord. Oh yeah, the kind of Egyptian theme gets reused a lot in the advanced games.
Yeah. I think they pulled a lot from this one, partially because this was the most popular of the Crash games. Which is and is not unfortunate. Because on one hand it's really good, but on the other hand you can tell the developers kind of were running out of ideas of what to do with Crash.
Yeah.
But with all of the like gimmick levels.
What, you don't like a ton of gimmick levels in your platformer?
Not usually, no. Like, this one mostly gets is able to luck out that most of the gimmicks are solid. But that kind of meant that when they made Wrath of Cortex, they felt like they had to include a bunch of gimmicks. And Wrath of Cortex did not have the time or the budget to afford that. Which is why most of them are bad. Except the ball. The ball's like the only one I liked.
Ball's like the only one I remember. I guess there was the plane.
Yeah, they redo the plane in this one. There's a couple like driving sections.
Is there?
Yes. They're like interspersed with regular levels. Oh yeah, and then Coco, all of Coco's levels feel very off because Coco doesn't feel very good to play.
Maybe you have to go back and play Wrath of Cortex, because, yeah, apparently I don't remember much about it.
Okay. I doubt that was the only stuff on the other end of it, but we don't get a choice. So I haven't gone for the gem yet. I like how sometimes on these wall pictures you get actual like things, like you have Bast and the crocodile one, I forget its name, and then you just have like the scientist guys with their little dorky faces.
Sobek?
Sobek, thank you. Just a little good dog right there. Little house. And some bones.
Hmm. Flamethrower.
See, just touching that snake, instant death.
Of course. Don't you when you touch a snake? If you ever did, I mean. You know, I suppose it's something you have to avoid in order to find out. Or not find out. Boy, this is fun.
Yeah.
Depth perception. There we go. It occurs to me, couldn't you kill that guy and then operate the lever yourself, basically?
Yes. Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. You have to go through the other path as well. Oh yeah, it's gonna be an annoying level for later, but whatever.
Hooray! Hooray! Yep.
Midnight Run. 10 levels in and dropping 4 gimmick levels. It's 2 gimmick levels per set.
I did it again where it cut out when you said midnight.
Huh. Anyways, now it's nighttime.
And we're still in China.
Aww.
I mean, there was kind of a Great Wall level in Sonic Unleashed.
There was, because that game was doing a world tour kind of theme.
Yeah. In fact, in Japan, it was called Sonic World Adventure. It sort of fit in with the, like, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Of course, it didn't really have anything in common with the other Sonic Adventure games.
Yeah, those games have, like, plots.
Yeah. Also, it occurs to me that, you know, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, not really that related either. Because, like, even in terms of, like, gameplay style, Sonic Adventure 2 doesn't have a hub.
True.
You know, at best you could say maybe the theme is that you sort of walk between characters for the story. Although in Sonic Adventure 1, it's more like you pick a campaign ahead of time. And I suppose you could technically quit one and swap to another one before finishing
Yeah.
it, but there's no real reason you need to do that.
Yeah, like, coming up with an actual distinctive reason is not very easy, but it's a vibes thing. They feel like they're similar, whereas Unleashed does not. Okay, ding-a-dial, boss time.
Hooray!
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
Ding-a-dell. A ding-a-ding-dang, a ding-a-dong, ding-dong.
Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
Can you just spin into those?
These now.
Oh. Oh, I see. He has to take them out. Yeah. Well, the Dingodile will prove to be fairly popular.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because he's, you know, kind of just a minor boss, but I like him.
This is a pretty solid boss fight, honestly. Like, basically, whenever a Dingodile gets to have a boss fight, it's usually the standout fight in the game.
Which is funny, because it feels like all his boss fights are the exact same. Which is not technically true, but it's all basically him standing in the center of a circle,
Yeah.
and you have to run around him. you know, part of it might just be that Australians are wonderful creatures. Crash bosses are patience tests. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
You crashed me, mate. No worries. You'll soon be up against much worse.
I mean, yeah, that's why he's the Dark Souls of platformers. I can double jump now.
Yeah, that's another thing about, like, my D is running low. What if we just, you know, whatever, double jump?
Yep. I'm sure that won't, like, cripple the platforming. I think it kind of does it. It's like one of the only power-ups that's, like, decent. Because the first one is just a thing that's in the base game that they just set. They're like, it's a power-up now. And what you get for this one's a bit.
What was the first one?
The first one was this.
Oh, the Super Slam
Yeah.
kind of thing.
It's Dynamite!
Woo!
Well, haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy marsupials? I am Dr. Nefarious Tropy, master of time and the creator of the very time twister machine you see before you. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex have sent me to end this little charade, so you won't be leaving my area with the crystals. I swear it.
Yeah. Dr. Nefarious Tropy.
Make your peace with him, because he's gonna recur.
Yeah. Again, this game is popular, so all the characters in it are like... I can double jump now, yeah. Anyways, here's Crash's ancestor fish.
Oh. And he's got a spin. But also, it's kind of weird because isn't Crash supposed to be like forced to evolve?
Yes. It's almost like it's a funny joke and not much else.
All right.
Look, I have been like thoroughly tired of the Mud Man just killed me. Thoroughly tired of the like angry reviewers who are like, this thing in the game doesn't make sense actually. And it's like, games don't need to, like, things don't need to make consistent, like, constant logical sense. If they make a thematic sense.
No, of course not. But I only bring it up, you know, as like kind of a joke.
Yeah.
I'm not like, ooh, this makes me angry. I'm
I
not
know.
milking it for like 2 full minutes.
I know, but it's like, that's what it reminds me of. That's why I just... There we go. Kill the Mud Man. Okay, this one needs... I think that's the yellow gem?
Is this where you get like a big screaming argument with the your movie sucks guy?
Oh, what?
Like,
Adam? What about
yeah, like why do you constantly overanalyze everything?
I feel like Adam understands that it's like, you know, like, oh, why is there a Crash Bandicoot, like, fish creature? Is that it's a funny gag, and not much else. Like,
I don't know.
I don't feel like he's the kind of person who's nitpicking on that level.
No, I guess not, but I still feel like he kind of does. I don't know. Like, he usually comes down on the side of, like, if someone's arguing, oh, you know, just turn your brain off, just don't think about it. Like, he gets real upset about that.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not even saying, like, don't think about it. I'm saying, like, the answer to the question is it's funny, or it's a fun little visual thing. There's not like a logical, real answer to why is there Crash Bandicoot fish. So like saying that the answer is because they thought it's funny isn't really turn your brain off. It's a sight gag and not much else.
I guess. Where's Hydez fish?
I'll have to figure out if what I'm gonna do with more potions.
One at a time.
Yeah, first I gotta make the blue potion set, and then actually figure out what I want to like expand on the potion system. Because we're hitting the point where it's like all the things I kind of originally wanted the potions to do have gotten to already. I did only break one of them.
Even with your super slam. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was weird.
See, that's telling you to slam.
Yeah, I forgot you can't double jump and slam.
Ah, I see.
He's not the god of time or anything. He's a scientist who made time travel. And is, you know, a little full of himself because, like, every scientist in this franchise is full of themselves.
Yeah.
Not really from what, like, again, whenever you get something with time travel, you have to, like, figure out what are the rules of time travel you're functioning under. Like, this one seems to be the kind where you can't, like, undo the past, like, retcon powers. Okay, he breaks that one. So,
Yeah,
like,
this is a more picaresque kind of just, you can visit time periods.
yeah. Like, even if he went back in time and stopped Cortex from making Crash Bandicoot or whatever, I don't think it would, actually undo Crash from existing, because he's already here fucking up with time himself.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to go down the other path to get all the boxes, I guess.
Well, yeah, but why'd you go back to get killed then?
I don't know.
Time travel is always wonky because it's not really a thing we could ever test.
Yeah.
So it's all hypothetical. And some makes more sense than others, but
Yeah. And like depending on the system you set up to like the rules you try to figure out for time travel. Because then it opens up a whole like hornet's nest of like logistical things, because you're adding a whole new dimension to reality functionally.
the fourth dimension. Time and chocolate.
And chocolate.
Oh boy, more underwater, which is kind of a gimmick level.
Oh yeah, so I guess this is the first level had like 3 gimmick levels then. I had completely forgotten.
It's like sort of less than of a gimmick level than like the racing one.
Yeah.
But I mean, technically, it is a different style of control. Do you need to hit that nitro box?
Maybe.
Or presumably, if there's nitro boxes, there's a switch at some point.
Yes, but you never know. It's always.
But in this case, it's like you, for right now at least, you have a method of disposing of nitro boxes. Whee! I'm not entirely sure if that's anyone's fetish.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you look at it from a certain perspective, I do know one furry whose thing is kind of like suction. Not underwater though. So I'm gonna say
Yeah. Like
in the strict terms, I don't know anyone.
Like the question is this thing a fetish to someone? A safe answer is yes.
Vacuum guy. Yeah, we're probably thinking of the same guy. But that's all with air, and this is with water. Alright, so it looks like there's going to be a nitro switch. I'm always tickled by the artists who are like, I'm the only one drawing this fetish, but like it attracts the 5 other people who like share it.
Yeah. Liquid air is technically something else. It's also very cold.
Doesn't have to be. Usually is.
Well, to get oxygen to be that cold, to be liquid, it kind of has to be cold.
I mean, it needs to be below a certain threshold
Yeah.
of, what, 100 degrees centigrade?
For oxygen?
Oh, oxygen.
Yeah.
Well, why are you talking about pure oxygen?
Well, because what is water but not liquid air? And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
liquid air would be a lot colder.
Well, air's not just oxygen. Aha, you need to hit the switch and go all the way back.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's what it was, yeah. Because Rathocortex also includes these water levels. It does not do a very good job with them.
Oh.
That's one of the things I remembered. Oh, there's also the minecart. That's technically a thing that's there briefly.
Minecart.
Yeah.
No, I forgot that it completely though. I didn't remember that.
There was like a like hover scooter thing, kind of like the jetpacks from 2.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and then there was the mech suit. The mech suit.
Oh, it was hiding the fetish there.
Oh, with the inflation? Yeah.
Yeah, inflation makes a return, but this time, the more traditional, like, round body type. The mech suit, yes, that was a big one. That's on the box art. I guess because Alien was popular at the time.
Was it?
Even though I'm totally making that up. I don't know when the
Yeah.
two released.
There you go.
Woo! Or is it meant to imply that they, like, pop your scuba tanks, but somehow, like, force all that oxygen
I have no idea.
into balloon? Yep. Also, yeah, it's the crash fish for real this time, though.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Oh, TNT or Nitro. And it was a red gem.
There you are. First color gem in this one. Okay. This one, yep, so that was deep trouble. Now it's high time. This is what the purple one is. See if we can get the purple one.
High time for what?
You pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
Oh yeah, Crash is fun. I can't wait for him to be in Smash Brothers.
Oh, why are all the kind of Arabia themed levels having high in the name?
I don't know.
Oh, be careful, Kuro. We wouldn't want to wish into existence a new Skylanders game before a new Spyro game.
Yeah, I'm still waiting
We
for
need it.
Spyro 4, available on the Switch too.
Yeah. Do you think they would go for a Spyro 4, or would they, like, call it something else?
They might go for a Spyro 4.
It would kind of fit thematically with, like, Crash 4.
Yeah. And like...
Just spin some of those top ones. Oh, there you go.
yeah.
That works better.
But yeah, and like, cause like, a lot like Crash, there's a lot less goodwill for the games that happened after the original trilogy. Although unlike Crash,
Yeah.
there is sadly less to defend.
Why?
Because in terms of like Spyro games that came after, at least in my opinion, you had like Enter the Dragonfly, which isn't done. Like, that game was not finished.
Yeah, it's the Wrath of Cortex analog.
Yeah, but Wrath of Cortex is, like, janky, but it's a finished game.
Okay.
Spyro Enter the Dragonfly is not finished.
Hmm. Well, I have to replay it and see, because I did pick it up at some point. We'll have to figure out a system of, like, a reverse stream at one point, where, like, I'm playing a game.
Yeah. But, yeah, so you had that. You had Hero's Tale, which I liked Hero's Tale. I think Hero's Tale is pretty good, but also, like, not the biggest loss in the world if, like, we just retcon Hero's Tales out of the world. And then after that, they like just did Crash Legend of Spyro games, which I don't care for. I don't care for Spyro, but God of War combat and Dark and Lord of the Rings voice actor.
It was like God of War combat?
Yes. Because that was the era. That was the era of when God of War combat was considered popular.
I mean, I guess Crash did that thing of, like...
Crash of the Titans, same thing.
Yeah, Crash of the Titans. And then tried to, like, redo it for, like, PSP or whatever. It was, like, Mind Over Mutant. What? What?
I got the crystal of the gem.
Why'd you die?
So then I can continue down the main path and get the other crystal. I mean, the gem. Yeah, Mind Over Mutant was on consoles, like, that was on everything. And, like, the thing is, the Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant, combat-wise, I don't care for them, obviously. But I do find that they have a degree of charm to them, like, aesthetically and narratively and comically. Because those games are comedies. They deliberately try to be funny as fuck. Whether you think that succeeds or not, I don't know, up to you, I guess.
I don't know, one of them, I want to say Mind Over Mutant, was like, each kind of individual area was like a different animation style.
Yeah, that was Mind Over Mutant, yeah.
Was it on consoles? I thought that was like a PSP.
Yeah, that was on consoles.
Crash of the Titans was on consoles.
Yeah, they both were. Again, that was still the time. Yes, that was still the time period where they would release this. They would release console and like ports on mobile, on handhelds that were like, you know, basically different games, but we called them ports instead of just different games. And there we go. This guy had like 2 of the colored gems right under his belt. The time twister. Dawn of the Dragon, I thought it was ugly and busted because I bought the game on Wii, and oh boy, you can cheese any and every fight in the boss fight in the game. Yeah. I am so frustrated at how popular, what do the gems do exactly? They're for 100% completion and for the bonus ending. Or like the true ending or whatever. Anyways.
We need them to access other paths. Anyway, now it's nighttime. Which reflects how it was nighttime in the one, Tiger level.
Yeah.
Great Wall.
But yeah, like the era of so many games just trying to copy God of War combat was so frustrating.
Yeah, Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah. Like Sonic Unleashed, Spyro, Legend of Spyro, Crash of the Titans.
Does it have a little Mario Kart style like boost at the beginning?
Yes. Okay, that's where that secret is. They telegraph it a lot more in this one, that's good to know. Oh, yeah. Sonic Unleashed was a good game in the day stages. You don't like jazz?
Da 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 da. Well. I don't know though, like, the day stages kind of had their own problems of, like, not really being able to see, like, the next obstacle that was coming up. So, like, getting a good rank was more about memorizing the stage than being able to react to everything.
Yeah. How much more of the race is there? God dang it, pothole.
I feel like Sonic Generations kind of struck a good balance of what the daytime stages were trying to do in Sonic Unleashed. do you feel about rockabilly?
Well, like as a genre of music?
I don't know. Just in general.
'Cause I don't really
Or
know what it-
aesthetic.
Fine?
Just because, like, this kind of evoked that. Blocking you from the crate to...
Yeah, it's just kind of have that aesthetic.
Hey, rockin' babies, let's play some hits. We got Johnny and the Ghoulies, followed by Johnny and the Boys, followed by Johnny and the Groovers, followed by Johnny and the Kitties.
So are these all the same Johnny, or...
It's a different Johnny each time.
I wish they just gave you a restart level option.
Don't. That sucks.
They only do it for time trials. So they have the ability, they just didn't think to do it.
Gross.
Okay. Didn't like hit the crate at the end, oh god. Okay, that's one of the two down.
Yeah.
Trying to think, if you had to like define an aspect for each of the colored potions that isn't just the animal they turn you into, what would it be?
What are you thinking by aspect?
I don't quite know. I'm just trying to think of stuff to help, like, make potion combinations make more sense in my head. So that's partially the reason why I haven't done as many.
Well, so you mean like how yellow kind of applies humanity in a sense?
Yeah.
At least when mixed with red.
Yeah.
I don't know, because each one is also predominantly linked with a species.
Yeah. One thing is that might become less of a case as I expand things out.
True. Hmm. Got monkey, cat, and dragon so far.
Yes.
And I'm going to pretend to deliberately ignore what you said about what you plan for blue potion to be.
Yes.
So I want to could say like aspect of beast, but like that's gonna be pretty much everything.
Yeah. I mean, the kobold's the thing I'm going to do eventually. That's on the docket. Don't you worry about that.
Ah, is that like a subset of green potion though?
Maybe. You'll see.
Is green a more reptilian in all its many resplendent forms? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Framing it as like aspect is difficult to
Yeah.
fit in with what you currently have. Unless you just want like fancy names for them.
Yeah. And again, we'll see, because like it's also entirely possible things get moved around or reworked as I just build out this little system.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit.
And this is assuming you don't have to like change the actual system that operates these things.
Yes.
Although I would assume, you know, that's just on the technical level.
Yeah.
As far as what they actually do, that can remain the same.
Like, other than being easier to use via not necessarily a scripting language or visual scripting, if I am able to cajole Alex into making something.
Yeah. I don't know, I suppose it's like maybe technically be something within my wheelhouse. I should theoretically be able to make.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, I don't know. I guess I've always approached programming more as it was kind of like the option of least resistance
Yeah.
than of necessarily enjoying it.
Yeah, whereas like Alex just does like doing graphics programming. He's made stupid bullshit that's graphics related for fun.
Yeah.
Out of my way, people.
I don't know, it's kind of tough because I feel like there's not anything that I'm really that interested in that, you know, translates well to, like, skills in terms of creating stuff.
Yeah. Like, that's fine.
But on the other hand, if anything, I've found out that action can be fairly decent at, like, kind of physical labor stuff. Or, you know, I just break into, like, the video game review market.
Yes.
I don't, like, commit enough to, like, getting video games done in a timely manner to be like,
Yeah, I know, right?
I could fully review this and get an opinion out in a time frame that's still relevant.
Yeah, you gotta like really blaze through it, you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the editors like you won't get the review out in time. Get your fucking review out in time so that the game's like still new and everybody's looking up things on it so that people will go to Kotaku.com.
I did worse on that one.
Aku, no.
Yeah.
IGN.
I was talking about, I was trying to figure out, like, on top of the obviously, if I can cajole you into making a system for the bouncy sprite thing, given that the one I'm using has been abandoned a
little bit.
Also trying to figure out, like, the potions themselves and what they do. Like, if I try to de-link them from just explicitly one species, what, like, kind of aspect could I define them to help give them vibe and understanding?
That's a more complicated thing.
That is a more complicated thing. Anyways, yeah, so we're racing in the 1950s.
Yeah, that'll happen.
At night.
At night. It used to be this bright at night. The fucking stars would come out.
Yeah. I mean, it's more that you didn't have disparate light sources, though in this case you would. You'd still have headlights.
It's fine.
In terms of seeing the stars, yeah, there'd be less overall light pollution. Although I imagine where you're living currently, maybe you'd have a better shot.
Nah. There's still
No.
a fair amount of light pollution.
Really? Is that just how that works? If you just don't hit the jump, it doesn't even like kill you and send you back to the last checkpoint. It's just like, yeah, get fucked.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow. Game design is my passion.
It really is. Yeah.
Due to the FPS issue, Modernia has lower rate of fire when FPS is low.
Oh, Kuro, top blocked was right there.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm playing Red Dead, and I did the thing previously where I whistled for my horse after, like, you know, looting a guy. And then so, like, his friends show up to start shooting at me, and of course my horse wanders right in front of where I'm aiming. And gets one in the head. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. Ugh, wait, are you doing Red Dead 1 or 2?
1.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, 2 is a good game.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is, yeah. I just don't respect Rockstar for going down the hyper-realistic route and adding in, like, 35-minute horse skinning animations.
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose.
Like, you get the inconveniences of real life in a video game. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Oh, don't fall in the hole. Boost. Woo.
There we go. Fucker tried to run me over. Fucker tried to run me over.
Yeah.
So yeah, we finished Crash 2, and now we're in Crash 3.
Whoa, is this like the third Crash Bandicoot game?
It is.
Starring
It's
Crash
the
Bandicoot?
what?
Guys. Double header.
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back...
I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
Yeah, so that was Cock, Dr. Cortex, and Uka Uka. The evil masked twin brother of Aku Aku.
Okay.
And now we're in Camelot.
How often do you see Dr. Neo Cortex in, like, actual form and not floating head?
Like twice per game?
At least in these early ones, yeah.
But why?
I don't know, just because
Look, they really...
didn't yet come up with a way to, like, organically have a villain kind of impede you.
Also, they
throughout your
were
adventure.
very... Like, again, this is like PS1 level graphics. PS1 level graphics. The giant head was so they could have more graphical fidelity on the model and show off their cool, like, cutscene skills.
Fucked up. You got 30 lives, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can double jump now.
Is that just inherent to the third title? Is that like an upgrade that you got?
Yeah, you got that for beating the second boss.
It's an upgrade you get.
The end goat. Whoa, holy shit, you got enough points to get the blue potion. Wow.
Yeah.
Like
I
fucked
think
up.
you were here when
Lot.
that happened.
I was big gone.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so here's this wizard man.
Reach the wizard.
There you go. He poofed TFs me into a frog.
Oh, do it again. I missed it.
God dang it.
Yay! Frog potion win.
That is another thing I'd want to include at some point.
The Chungus potion?
That's not something I feel like including at some point.
What, do you not think that Big Chungus is funny? Does the entire TF2 cast have to berate you over that?
Yes.
Except for Spee?
Anyways.
What, you just get fucking skadoodled off to somewhere else? Okay.
Yeah. Look, I'm in a bonus round. Bonus. See? Bonus.
Skadoodle.
Bone. Bone. Yes.
failed this bounds.
Transgenderer on Tumblr says, every spelunker should go in with a cyanide tooth capsule, so if they get stuck, they can take the gentle way out instead of being tortured by the earth for 72 hours and then dying anyway.
I mean, yeah, probably. Take the goddamn pill, Pim!
Speaking of which, I love how Man in Cave was, like, plagiarized.
It really was.
Which sucks, because I really fucking like that video. But then, no, turns out plagiarism.
Yeah, it turns out you actually really liked an article that they plagiarized.
Yeah. No, the narrations and the animations were part of it, too. Although, yeah, the quality of the writing on the article was, like, the backbone. The article that they plagiarized.
Yeah.
Your computer fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
How's your totally not Mexican food dinner?
Oh, well, we went to a bar that serves pie.
Oh,
Pretty good.
I feel like you did that like just 2 days ago.
Yeah. We were originally going to go to that place with some family friends, but like they ended up canceling on us because it was too hot.
Yeah.
But then like we went anyway, and so now we went with them for real this time.
Get pie. Oh boy, what flavor?
Well, it was pot pie, so it was like macaroni and beef brisket.
Well, the joke answer is pie flavor.
Yeah, but that's not like a helpful answer.
That's why it's a joke.
Yeah, jokes can be helpful though.
Really? Joking at a time like this?
No.
Have you seen the state of our once great nation?
Yeah. Michigan. Did they, like, I guess this is a bonus area, right? Yeah. I was gonna say, it seems kind of obnoxious that you have to go through that long-ass animation every time.
Yep.
Wow! Wow!
I'm not even really clear on what you're trying to do.
So you have to double jump over the thing so it doesn't set themselves off. Because I need the bouncy crate after them to stay there so I can get the things that appear above it.
Hmm.
Yes. Hey, Palmer. I'm here now. I mean, I was always here, but, like, I'm here now.
Uh-huh. There we go.
I went to wasihere.com and it said, yeah.
Yeah.
Hard. Anyway, I need Galati to do her big noble phantasm.
Me when I hit the Gladi?
Yeah. Now watch me whip.
And there we go.
Yes.
So,
The time twister.
time twist.
The time twister.
Time to fight Dr. Nefarious Tropy.
But you can't fight Entropy.
Is he? God, he still does that.
Yeah, you missed seeing Coco do it. She has her own version.
Yeah.
Because some of these levels you have to play as Coco.
Ah, you little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time, you've done it.
Okay.
Box.
Now you're on my time, you little
Tuning
skink.
forks for some reason.
Give me the crystals!
Ah!
Why does he simply not attack you in a way where it creates platforms for you to reach him? I just feel like if he kept shooting projectiles and lightning, instead of doing the tuning fork thing to make platforms, that would be a winning strategy. You literally can't reach him. Like, he's creating his own hell.
Yeah. He also needs to get his stamina up, you know? Work out a bit. Yeah.
Did we just disintegrate? No, like I did. Maybe you did, but I did. Like the lightning is good, okay? Maybe he could do it in such a way that like he shoots lightning where you are instead of towards one side of the arena. But like this I don't get. Like he doesn't have to do this.
is up. But yours soon will be too.
Like, he's dead now. You just killed him.
I'm.
The death tornado spin.
Okay. So did they? I was never on this side of the gaming. Did they ever make enough Crash games that they eventually just like gave up and made one of them about vehicles?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
You have placed us all in grave danger.
Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control.
Oh well, that's a racing game. That's not like a main line.
You know what it is? It's the next one in the in the story.
No.
Oh, you don't count kart racers that have story?
Dr. Entropy.
You can tell on my replay visit last I did this, I gave up halfway through finishing Crash 3.
Oh no!
Oh. But yeah, so next time, since we've been going for collectively about 4 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
One thing.
Yeah, next Sunday is the patron stream. The Sunday after that, we finish Crash 3, probably? I can't,
hopefully, but we'll see.
I mean, I can't see, because there's only 2 more sets of levels, and then it's the gems, with whatever gems I need, which isn't that much.
Well, I apparently gave up halfway through last time, so...
I gave up halfway through because other things popped in to give my attention, and I was replaying this on a whim.
Well, Wednesday, it'll be Monster Boy.
Yeah, and maybe I'll have a new form to show off. Or maybe I won't. We'll see.
Or maybe he'll just complete commissions instead.
Yeah, we will see. Till next time, everybody. Bye-bye. Alex, are you
Bye.
dying?
No.